Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about Laws of Attraction, Chapter 4. So, in the last chapter, we saw that Martin is really angry that our hire got picked and his didn't, so he felt humiliated and he will get us out of here, something like that, he said. So, we are pacing in our office, and then Ryan pokes his head in and says that well, Martin wants to see us and he joked that is he gonna kill us or something. So then we go and we dare see Kelvin, the mayoral front runner, so we can impress him. And we really curse Martin in our mind for not giving us a heads up about this, but we still try to make the best of it. And I think we're gonna get a hookup scene with Kelvin pretty soon because he's also another fling. And then we talk with Martin, and Martin, we see suddenly has changed his tone, and we should have been aware of that. So Martin says there's an interview about this farm. So Sadie's retirement, so there's a buzz about it, and people don't want to get a sniff off what's going on inside. So we need to cover that up. So Martin was supposed to do this interview, but he can't because he has an appointment with Kelvin. So we are a little sus that why he even made us do that because he wanted out of this not less than 1 day ago. So he says that it's important, it's business, he needs to do this thing, it's nothing more than a delegation. So we get ready for this, we run into Gabe and we get some pointers from Gabe, and we can go with Gabe also to buy a fancy outfit and spend some time with Gabe and get to see like who made Gabe, meaning his outfits and everything. So we just have a little fun time with Gabe, and the next day's interview will go smoothly if we do that. Well, partly. So we go to the interview place in a cafe, restaurant, I guess, and then the woman starts grilling us, and throughout the interview, it seemed like the women knew information that she shouldn't know. So this reporter was asking us questions she wouldn't have access to if someone from the inside of Magro brand passed them to her. So we try to do our best to manage them. We increase our strategy point. So we try to maintain our image well. And then we get back. In this chapter we also see Aslan. So she was crying, and we go console her and we ask her what's going on. So first of all, Martin's being really buggy to her, and also her grandma is sick, and some weird the thing is that conservatorship is here, so some weird thing that her grandma, conservator, whoever that is, that person is not picking up their phone, so her mom or she can't connect her grandma. They can't call her grandma or know how she's doing, so she's so broken up about it. So remember, in the last book, I think we solved a case about a conservatorship. Did we or didn't we? Did we not? I think we didn't. So probably this is that. So I think last year was about the vaccine, which was pretty popular in the media, and conservatorship, which is now. So that's probably the case for a future time and probably in a different circumstance. We'll see about that later. But we can cheer Aslan up, and to cheer Aslan up, we can go to the Coney Island and we can have some fun time there. Reminisce about, help Aslan remember the fun moments she used to have with her grandma, her parents, and all the family stuff we know. And we have an intimate hookup scene inside a tunnel with Aslan too. I think if you choose the Fierce wheel you have on top of it, I don't know. Let me know what happens then. So then we come back, and the next day go to office, and everybody has this interview on their phone. So it didn't go well, but if you dressed up well, if you answered things well, at least there will be a shiny big picture of you on the top of the newspaper or on the article if you're viewing it in a phone. So then we will know that it went pretty bad, and the senior partners are out for blood, and Gigi says, and Ellie is out for blood, and specifically our blood. So that's something. And then we are called, or we're summoned to Martin's office, and we go there. All the senior partners are there: Linda, Reggie, Ellie, and Martin, Gabe. So they basically grill us, saying we did it on purpose. We're not eligible for this role, and we should be demoted. So we try to plead our case, but there's a voting. Gabe, Reggie, they vote in our favor. Ellie, Martin, of course, they don't vote in our favor. They are not gonna vote in our favor ever. But Linda, the tiebreaker, that went astray. She didn't vote for us. She didn't vote for us, and we are demoted. And then we finally see through it. We see through Martin's plan, and I chose to expose it because in the last book, we told Sadie after Bo betrayed us that, oh, Bo betrayed us and our points will go down because we shouldn't have said that. But in this, that doesn't happen. But I don't think it should happen either because we're getting demoted anyway. So what's the point of keeping composure? And we're just stating the facts as they are. So we see through Martin, we accuse him, which is an accusal on our front, on everyone's front, but we know it's the truth. So Martin basically denies it and pushes his theory further that we're mature. But this is a pretty strong accusation. But then we say that this has gone on for too long. And we just storm out of the room. We go to the rooftop. We're sad. And then we talk with Aslan, who was also there, pretty sad, and asking us to take her grandma's conservatorship case. And, well, we're sad. We take a side and we say that we can't because we have been demoted. We don't have the power anymore. Then it hits you, and you think that you're going to quit and get out of Mag O'Brien. You don't want to work in this politics because this is not the politics you signed up for. And then you, the next day, with your resignation in hand, you go there and you put your resignation in alongside with Aslan. Martin's really happy and says that, oh, you're not going to get into any other law firm without our recommendation and that, because we're not going to give you a recommendation, you have to work here, blah, blah, blah. But then Gabe says they will get recommendation. And he stands up and he says that they will work for Ricky and Associates, the new law firm. And he just walks out of the room saying, consider my absence my resignation. I mean, the gay fans out there, probably they just died and came back to life again. I mean, that was some epic scene. I don't know, that was something amazing. And then that he storms out of the room and everybody's stunned. And so, Aslan, our main character, we're going to start our career again under Gabe this time in Rick and Associates. A goodbye to Mag O'Brien. But what would that mean? Bo, Gigi, Ryan, our friends are over here, and a mysterious stranger, Joe Quinn, who we don't know yet on whose side he's on. He's still on Mag O'Brien. Our arch nemesis, Martin, Ellie, they are here. So we're starting a new farm. Kelvin is the client of our Mag O'Brien, but not our Ricky and Associates. So Gabe said that loyal associates will know Gabe. So that's why Gabe is like the mentor. And it makes sense because we are promising lawyers, we're up and coming, but we're not really the one that people will trust, when it comes to reputation and loyalty. Gabe it is. So Gabe is the mentor. Gabe is the boss. So Gabe had to be the one who stand up, and under his wings, we can sort of gather up and fight against this Martin's Mag O'Brien. So this was the best outcome, and we did it. So will we hire new lawyers? Lena Reyes, can we hire her? What about Ryan? Will he come to our farm from Mag O'Brien? What about Bo and Gigi? What is going to happen? What if we face in court about a particular case against Mag O'Brien and Bo Gigi is against us and we are on this side? Will it create some more problem? Will it lead to further betrayal by either Bo or Gigi? Will it complicate the relationship? What will happen? We don't know anything, and we will find it out and more in the upcoming chapters of Laws of Attraction. Tell you what, this book just got a whole lot better. Right now, Laws of Attraction, Phantom Agent, Murder Homecoming, 3 top books alongside The Nanny Affair and Surrender. How did I even say Surrender? Slow Burn. That's an amazing book also. I will catch up on Slow Burn and The Nanny Affair reviews pretty soon. But this is so far for laws of attraction. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.